Most people treat their watch screen like it's invincible, until that first nasty scratch shows up right in the middle of the display. If you're rocking a Forerunner 970, you know that screen is the heart of the whole experience, so keeping it clean is a priority. This JavoYion 6-pack is one of those low-cost insurance policies that honestly makes a lot of sense. It's a soft TPU film, which means it's not going to shatter like those thick glass protectors, but it does a surprisingly good job of shrugging off the daily abuse of gym sessions and outdoor runs. What stands out right away is how thin this stuff is. You barely notice it's there once it's applied, and the touch sensitivity stays snappy. There's nothing worse than a screen protector that makes you tap twice just to get a response, but this one keeps the interface feeling snappy and natural. The clarity is solid too. Sometimes these flexible films can look a bit hazy or rubbery, but this one stays clear enough that you aren't constantly squinting to read your stats. Now, here is the reality of applying these things. Because it's a soft film, you have to be a little patient during the install. It uses electrostatic adsorption, which is just a fancy way of saying it clings to the glass without needing messy glue. If you take your time and use those alignment stickers, you'll get a bubble-free finish, but if you rush it, you might end up with a tiny air pocket that's a pain to push out. It's not as foolproof as a rigid glass shield, but the trade-off is that it wraps perfectly around the edges of the watch face without that annoying white border that makes other protectors look cheap. It's also surprisingly resilient against sweat and water. Whether you're caught in a downpour or just finishing a brutal workout, the edges don't start lifting or peeling back. That's usually where these things fail, but the adhesive here seems to hold its own. One thing to keep in mind, though, is that because it's a 2H hardness rating, it's designed to take the scratches so your screen doesn't have to. It's not going to stop a direct hammer blow, but for keys in your bag or scraping against a door frame, it's perfect. You get 6 in the pack, which is great because you'll probably mess up the first one while you're getting the hang of the alignment. It's a simple, effective way to keep that display looking fresh without spending a fortune. If you want peace of mind for your watch, this is a pretty easy recommendation.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.